What's going on, everyone? This is Zach with StrictlyShisha, and I am not a big proponent of glass hookahs because of the pure fact that they are very fragile and I am super clumsy. But the beauty of using a glass hookah is that they are very easy to clean because you can see all the gunk in them and you get very pure flavor from them. So I have the distinct honor today of reviewing the Dschinni Skyline True Cloudz edition. So I'm going to take this time right now to thank Jonas from True Cloudz and the True Cloud family for sending this out to me. It's been such a wonderful experience, and Jonas sent this out to me just as a gift. He didn't expect a review in return. He just wanted to thank me for doing the review, so I really appreciate him taking the time to send this out to me. So today I am smoking with this beautiful Atlanta Skyline behind me. It's such a great set, and I almost don't even want to film this video. I purposely think I'm messing up halfway through this video so I can just sit here and smoke and enjoy it. But today I'm smoking out of a Goodfella glass bowl. I'm smoking True Cloudz Raspberry with Adela's Passion Fruit and Mango. And there is a little bit of pure fresh mint in there, and I am using the MIG razor. So we have a lot of different German components in this, as well as Dschinni cubes, and it's a very enjoyable smoke outdoors. So in terms of aesthetics though, this hookah is very, very unique. It's very different from a lot of the other cookie cutter glass hookahs that they have on the market now. A lot of the glass hookahs you get now, every brand looks the same, but Dschinni is doing a very distinct style, and I really like these modular designs. All of the components are interchangeable, meaning this beehive here, this section here, is removable. If you don't like the way this looks, you can change it out to everything from a skull to opaque colors to a helix that spirals. And today I have this added on here as a mole catcher. Collects the molasses and juice that would typically go down into your base and color the water and taint the actual stem itself. Keeps it nice and clean, and it's very functional. As you can see here, there's discoloration at the top. That means all the juice is actually collecting in here and keeping my water nice and clean. So I like the modular design of this. That also means though, if you are clumsy and happen to drop something, heaven forbid, you can pick these up, each component individually, and replace them, and it's not such a hassle. A lot of the other all-in-one hookahs, you have to replace your whole hookah. Your $500 glass hookah has gone down the drain. So I really like that aspect of it. In terms of quality, I own a Fumo tank, and Fumo is one of the leaders in the thickest glasses, but the Dschinni Skyline is super thick. I believe the thickest part here, which is in the base, and the stem here, is almost 12 millimeters, which is one of the thickest glass hookahs I've ever seen. And this is a hookah that I'm actually willing to take outdoors, out of its bubble wrap, and smoke it because it is so durable. I'm really not worried about breaking this. I have it on the ledge of the side of a building, and I'm really not worried about it. It's a hookah that is very, very strong, and I'm sure will last the test of time if you take care of it. So all of the Dschinni hookahs are made from shot German glass, and that is a borosilicate glass. And borosilicate glass is the same glass that they make beakers out of, and they used to make Pyrex actually out of it. And it's thermal resistant, and it's resistant to heat shock. So for example, if you were to lay your coals on here and I guess get it wet, a typical glass hookah or even your bowls would crack. This is thermal resistant. Don't like superheat it and then cool it down and not expect it to break, but there is a little bit of leeway in there so you don't have to worry about it. I have actually rested my coals on this tray for a brief period of time, forgot it was hot, and washed the tray, and it's still in perfect condition. So that just reflects the quality of this glass and the expensive German glass that they're using in this. In terms of performance, this hookah is very large, and there is a lot of volume in here to fill. As you can see here, this bottom chamber and the middle chamber all have to fill with smoke before it hits your lungs. So there is a little bit of airiness to this hookah, and that is one thing that I'd say is a big drawback to this hookah, is the airiness involved when you're smoking the Dschinni Skyline. But they do sell accessories. Like I said, this is a modular hookah where you can eliminate this whole section here and use an adapter to drop your tray down. And that will eliminate some of the airiness if that's something that's bothering you. But the beauty of airiness is that it makes it a very smooth and easy pull. So I'll take a hit for you guys to show you guys. Super wide open draw. There is no restriction at all that comes from this hookah. And the beauty of not having a restriction from your hookah is you can adjust the restriction accordingly. You can use a more restricted hose, or you can pack your bowl a little more restricted so you can get a restricted draw if you care for it. So there'll be no restriction actually coming from the hookah. So today I actually packed this a lot higher with the MIG, and it has created some illusion of restriction. So I don't get that super airy feeling out of this, and it's a really enjoyable session. And I have actually noticed if you smoke this hookah with foil, you get even better results because you can adjust the amount of holes you poke in the foil to adjust the restriction. And I get really thick, dense clouds with this once I smoke it with foil. But I still am getting really good results today with the MIG razor on the Goodfella bowl, and it's performing. It's ripping huge clouds, even though I've been smoking for at least 45 minutes now, and the coals are probably dying down. A few more things that I want to mention. All of the ports here are grounded glass. There's a very snug fit in all the joints, and it's very, very secure. Meaning the fact that after you're done smoking and you have created an air seal, some of these joints may get stuck. So just give them a little twist and they will come out, but it's a very, very nice fit in all of these joints. And actually, if you'll notice, the top has a rubber grommet built into the tray port, and that's just a nice little touch that Dschinni has thought of. And I've noticed, especially with a lot of their other hookahs, they think of the most minute details that a daily smoker would need and has to do on their own. So I like the fact that they built in a grommet here. Even on the side, sometimes glass fittings are not the most secure. There is actually a bit of rubber on this that creates a nice seal. So it's a very airtight hookah and it will perform very well. The purge that comes with the Dschinni Skyline is a very effortless purge. It has a ball in here, and I like the fact that it's angled downwards. It's very different from your traditional Egyptian hookahs and other glass hookahs that I've seen. You don't have to worry about a friend standing near your hookah and you purging and blowing obscene smoke in his face. It's nice that it actually blows downward. And I've seen some models actually have hose ports that are actually angled as well. I like the fact that my hose port is straight and the hose is not actually angled downward. Another thing I want to mention is the diffuser that's built into this. There's a diffuser that's actually built into the stem. And it is such a smooth draw, and it's very quiet. This is a hookah that I can see myself smoking while watching a movie, and I not have to worry about the obscene rumbling of the bubbles. My Dschinni Skyline did not come with a silicone hose, but the hose adapter here is compatible with most silicone hoses. Today I'm showing you guys the D hose. You simply take the D hose without the metal adapter, stick it over the provided adapter, and it should work perfectly. Or you can take the glass adapter out of the Dschinni Skyline and use the hose adapter that comes with your D hose and stick it directly into the side of the Skyline or with a hose adapter. So now I want to introduce you guys to Christian with Hookah Chef and let you guys hear his opinion on the Dschinni Skyline and introduce you guys to his review.
Hey Zach, thanks for letting me on your channel again. It's always fun working with you and everything. And if you're anything like me, you definitely are in love with this Dschinni Skyline. And also, I know for a fact that me and you both have a couple of the same concerns about it. As you can see, I'm smoking with the apple on top. I have 2 Dschinni Coals cubes on the inside. Just a random mix of some Haze, Tangiers, and a few other brands using my aluminum D hose. But yeah, as you can see, it's smoking really nice right now. I mean, clouds are there, flavors there, but, and I know me and Zach have talked about the same thing, this centerpiece, along with the base itself, holds a little too much air and smoke, so it does make the quality of the smoke a little bit airy, and it's not as thick and dense as you're used to with, like, say, some traditional pipes. But other than that, this hookah is super sturdy. It's super thick glass. The purge is really super smooth. One breath and it's completely clear. Unfortunately, the centerpiece does not completely clear, so that is one concern right there for stale smoke. But other than that, if you get the water level right and the way you pack your bowl, foil, lotus, or apple on top, of course, it just depends on how you pack it, will determine on how airy of a smoke it is. But yeah, other than that, I mean, it's definitely a really top quality pipe, and I'm really impressed with it, especially for the price point. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of all I have to say. I want to give Zach a shout out, let me on his channel again. I'm not as, I guess, as quality of a reviewer as he is, but I definitely want to thank him for letting me be on here again and sharing the fun of informing everyone about what we think about this hookah. So I'm going to get out of here. See you, Zach, and yeah, might as well let you off with my signature smoke rings at the end. Peace.
So all in all though, the performance of this hookah, it does smoke well, but you have to get used to the airy draw. So you have to keep that in mind if you're interested in picking it up. But aesthetically, this is a gorgeous piece. The True Cloudz edition has some etchings on here, and they're very nicely done, especially when there's no smoke filled in this chamber. The etchings are very, very beautiful, and this is a statement piece. Even right now while I'm videoing, people are walking by, and even in the elevator coming up to this beautiful Skyline, people are like, wow, that looks like a really nice hookah. I'm like, I know, right? This is a super nice hookah. Very different from all the other hookahs you can get on the market. So if you're looking for a piece that is very different, definitely check out Dschinni. They have a few different models. And I actually did pick up the Dschinni Big Bang because I am so in love with this hookah and the way it performs. So I will do a review of the Dschinni Big Bang as well. If you're interested in picking up this hookah and you like a lot of the components I've talked about today, definitely check out 5starhookah.com. They are one of the only vendors that I know right now that carry Dschinni products. And they have a lot of other German products too, and products from overseas. So 5-Star Hookah does carry these as well as True Cloudz, or I think they're limited stock on True Cloudz, but they will get them in soon. And I did not get mine from 5-Star. Like I said, this was a gift from True Cloudz themselves. So thank you guys again at True Cloudz. I know 5-Star does carry these, and the price point is very reasonable. I believe these hookahs are in the $200 range, and this definitely looks like a $500 piece. If you go for comparable hookahs of this quality, you are definitely looking at hookahs in the $500, $700, $800 range. My Fumo tank was like $495, and this is about 200 bucks. So this is definitely a steal. And overall, considering all of the faults and pros of this hookah, when you consider the price and what you're getting and the quality of borosilicate glass, this is definitely a quality piece. So thank you guys very much for watching as always. I appreciate it very much. And I'm going to enjoy my beautiful scenery here, enjoy smoking with my friends, and you guys take care. Have a wonderful night. Bye, guys.